So when it comes to posing like a model, or even posing elegantly, or posing in a very classy and graceful way, the major focus should be, what is the target of the photographer, and what is your target as well? So you should liaise with your photographer and understand what exactly are you two trying to bring out, or what are you two trying to create. The second main focus, angles. Always play with your angles. Always play with your angles. Relax, breathe in, breathe out, and just be your authentic self. So I'll try to do a few illustrations. So play around with your angles. Play around with your angles. So you can create like this is like a 45 degrees. 45 degrees, just slowly play around with your angles, and you want to ensure that your hands are creating like a soft look. So you could touch yourself softly, just play around with your angles. 45 degrees, you could do 90 degrees as well. So you just play around with your angles. Play with your hair as well, your hair. You could do like a small dance, like a small mini dance. Just be yourself. And you always want to ensure that your chin is not overly upright and it's not completely facing down. You want to ensure that it's facing forward, like parallel to the ground. And everyone always has like their best angles when it comes to the face. So for me, I think this is always like my best angles when I'm taking portraits. Maybe if the photographer can come closer, slightly closer. So I always feel like when I'm taking portraits, this side of my face always offers like the best angle, and like this one. So you need to figure out what is like your best side of the face as well when it comes to creating portraits and headshots. And for portraits and headshots as well, you don't want to be looking overly downward and not overly upwards. You have to ensure that your chin is parallel to the ground, or rather your face is facing the camera, or even if it's facing far away from the camera, just ensure that your chin is still on a reasonable level. So what is the other thing? So you can just try and move around. Usually photographer will tell you, like if there's a nice pose you've come up with, the photographer will always tell you, hold on, something like that, or hang in there. You can even turn around. Do your face backward, create an angle. Just own your space. That is the other thing. Another thing that you should put focus on, own your space. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, own the room, own your space, own your location, and just liaise with the photographer. So at the end of the day, it depends with what exactly are you trying to create with the photographer. So if you want to create like a curvier, or even create an illusion that you are heavy built, you can put your legs apart and then maybe hold your waist. You don't want your arms to be facing up or forward. It will end up looking funny. So always ensure that your arms are away from the camera. So you could hold your waist and legs apart to create a very curvier look. And if you want to create a slim look, you could do a pose like this. Create a T. If you could focus on my legs, please. Slightly, yeah. Create a T with your leg. Yeah, it's okay now. It's okay. So something similar to that. And then lean slightly behind. Play with your fingers. You could even hold your hips or something. So this one creates a slimmer look. So to pose gracefully and elegantly, just relax, just own the space, just be who you are. And you could also do something like this. This is a very elegant, graceful pose. Softly hold your fingers, just softly, not something like this or this. Very softly. You could smile at the camera. Play around with your outfits, walk slightly, and then hold on somewhere in the middle. You could play with your hair. You could act as if you're holding your earlobe. Try face somewhere else. So you just have to, you could even act as if you're dancing slowly, like a slow dance. So it's all about playing with your angles. What exactly are you trying to achieve, you and your photographer? What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to create? And are you trying to create like a slimmer or curvier look? If you're trying to create a curvier look again, you could do something like this. Create like a hold your waist. Okay. So it all depends. Do you want to create what are you trying to create for yourself, and what is the purpose of the photography? When it comes to more high-end photographies, like when it comes to the ones like the high fashion models always do, it's always about taking bigger moves, I can't do that with my high heels, but it's always about, you jump and you're like taking a bigger move, a bigger step, and all that, and creating, very fierce looks. When it comes to the high fashion, when you want to, this is what it's what mostly happen for editorial shoots. So I hope I've not forgotten anything. Basically, that is it. You have to play around with your angles, relax, breathe in, breathe out. What are you trying to achieve? And just ensure that you are relaxed, because if you're not relaxed, it will show on your face and on your body. Just take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, relax. Be very classy, be very graceful. And what I always do as well, which is actually very important, try and create an imagination in your head. If you're trying to create a fierce editorial shoot, for example, think of an ex who did you dirty. And it will automatically bring that fierce look. If you want to create like a more happy, girly, feminine look, think of something, a very lovely experience that you once had in your life. And it's all about, sometimes you also have to think of certain moments in your life or to bring about that reality as well. So basically that is it. And if you think there's anything I've forgotten, please leave a comment on the comment section. Otherwise, see you on my next episode. Be blessed. Bye.